You. So the next thing that we want to talk about is kind of the high school admissions process. So we're going to start with a yes or no question. Do you think that the high school admissions process today is equitable?
No.
All right, and could you kind of expand on that? Why do you say no?
Well, I think that we have done a lot to improve it, but we are not where we need to be. And so if I'm forced to give a yes or no answer, right, then I think there's always room for improvements. We know that more than ever, students are getting their first choice. We've expanded school offerings by opening a number of new schools. We are opening 7 alone this year. The Northwell School, Bronx STEAM Center are 2 examples that really stand out for me when I think about equity, because we are making sure that these high quality programs are in neighborhoods that typically didn't have this kind of access, right? So I think we do a phenomenal job there, and I'm really proud of this administration for that. But what I will say, and again, SHSAT is the law, right? When thinking about the number of students who get into those schools, I don't look at just the test. I look at how many of those students have an opportunity early on to earn the grades and get access to the kinds of content and skill development that's going to make them successful in those schools, right? And so it's not just about a test and how many students are doing well on the test from different backgrounds. It's how are we preparing students and giving them a sound education as early as kindergarten and even before, so they can compete in these programs successfully.
Yeah, 100%, like having that kind of early education. So kind of expanding a little bit more on the SHSAT specifically, you mentioned that your daughter is in middle school, so it's kind of around that time. Are you encouraging her to take the test? Why or why not?
I am not encouraging my daughter to take the test. I think we have amazing neighborhood schools. She enjoys them. She picked her own middle school. I was really proud of her. I had an idea of the middle school that I wanted her to go to, and she said, absolutely not. And she says, you can't pick favorites because you're the chancellor. And I said, that's true. So she went and she did her own research, and she came back and she said, Mom, this is the school I want to go to. And she put it as her top choice. Luckily, she got in. And so I want her to make the decision that suits her. If she wants to apply to a Bronx Science or American Studies, I will do everything in my power to support her on that journey. But am I encouraging her? No, because as I opened with my advice to students, I don't think a test defines you. I think you can do wonderfully in any school that is a welcoming and supportive environment for you. And don't get me wrong, I think our specialized schools are amazing. But it's not something where I'm saying my daughter must attend one of these schools. She's going to go where she feels best.